Andrea, what's umami?
What's Umami? It's an experience. It's a group of crazy, passionate people.
No, this is the project, but what's the word umami? What does it mean?
Umami. Umami is the fifth taste, okay, and come from the Japanese that means savory.
Yeah?
So umami representing the fifth taste is also a taste that is not very well discovered. Represent a project that is thought to teach and to let discover what is the sensory analysis and the world of sensory of different products. No, not only coffee, but declining all the different products that we can find that is possible to taste.
Yes. Thanks. Ok, siamo pronti con... Possiamo partire? Ok. Triestespresso Expo 2018. We are in the area Triestespresso Campus, an educational area where we are offering to the participants several workshops. We are guests now in the Meet to Learn area, and we are going to present Umami Area project, and especially we have a super guest that is José Francisco Villeda, nicknamed Panchito, and the idea is to celebrate here the event Meet the Farmer. All the speeches will be in English or a little bit in Italian, so also for translations, be patient for the public. And the idea is to especially celebrate the story of Francisco and to tell you what's the Umami Area Honduras. Ermanno, so please come, take please a seat, and we can continue. So Umami Area Honduras is a profit company. We are in 27 partners. And yeah, also you, Francesca, we need you. So please take a seat. So I am going to present the partners, and I will start here from Marco Cremonese.
Faccio parte con onore di questo gruppo, di questa avventura. Mi occupo di consulenza per le torrefazioni e di formazione per chi è interessato a migliorare il proprio percorso.
Marco Cremonese, he is a coffee expert, coffee consultant, especially dedicated on roasting. I'm going to add that, and he's working for several roasteries. Fabio?
Buongiorno, sono Conti Fabio e ho avviato una micro roastery a Roma dove produco appunto personalmente caffè, e in più ho una caffetteria sempre a Roma, ai Castelli Romani.
So I'm Fabio, I'm a micro roaster. I have also a coffee shop where I serve coffee nearby Rome. Franco Mondi.
Mi chiamo Franco Mondi, sono il titolare della Mondi Caffè Roma, un'azienda che opera nel mondo del caffè dal 1959. Ho avuto il piacere di poter partecipare con molto entusiasmo al progetto Umami Honduras. È un progetto veramente ambizioso sul quale tutti i soci, credo, ognuno con il proprio contributo, chi più chi meno ovviamente, si spenderà per migliorare e per rendere sempre più fruibile da parte del consumatore finale, va bene, un prodotto di alta qualità che tendiamo a produrre nella nostra finca Rio Colorado. Grazie.
Franco Mondi from Rome. He started his own roastery in 1959, and he's honored to be part of this project that produce high quality coffee in our coffee plantation in Honduras. Francesca?
Sono Francesca Surano, vivo a Roma e lavoro per Umami Area con questo team di esperti e di appassionati di caffè. Condivido progetti e lavoro e cerco di dedicare il mio tempo e il mio impegno affinché tutto questo possa diventare realtà.
I'm Francesca, I'm from Rome. I work for Umami Area here in Italy, and so with this group of coffee experts she's working with us to bring out this project in Honduras successfully. Andrea, direttamente in inglese.
So I'm Andrea Onelli. I am a trainer for coffee with the SEA, and I collaborate with Umami, and we give courses and education all around the world.
Great. Francisco?
Bueno, José Francisco Villeda, pues vengo de Honduras. Soy una persona que coordino trabajo en finca de Umami Honduras. Muy contento pues de participar juntamente con ustedes.
So Francisco, he coordinates the work inside the plantation, and is really happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Sandro Bonacchi. I have a roaster company in Tuscany with my brother Samuele. I am also coffee trainer in sensor analysis in SCA, SEA, and I have one of the owner with the all amazing guy in Umami Area Honduras.
Pino Fumarola.
Buongiorno, sono Pino Fumarola. I'm building a little company on coffee. I have idea to promote the Italian concept of the coffee outside of Italy. I'm a pleasure to begin part of Umami Area. My objective is become the connection for all members. In the future, we will have a good result.
Great, thanks. Ansgar?
My name is Ansgar Elgen. I am from Germany. I am, my wife and I, we own this company, Karl Mertens Witwe, and we sell the famous coffee of Finca Rio Colorado roasted in the internet, but we don't have any investment. And about that we will talk in the next speech, I guess. So I call myself and my wife, we call ourselves solopreneur. Means we are alone. But we are not.
Good afternoon, my name is Ermanno, I come from Italy. And I'm also working as a trainer for Umami Area and other companies, particularly in Asia. And I'm also glad to be part of Umami Area Honduras with these friends and the other partners which are not present today.
Great. So now the idea is that every partner is going to give a question to Francisco regarding something about his life, what he's doing in the coffee plantation. And so it's an opportunity also for you to know him better. Quindi l'idea adesso che ciascuno dei soci di Umami Area Honduras faccia una domanda a Francisco in modo che anche chi dal pubblico lo possa conoscere, ma grazie a quello che sono le domande che noi gli facciamo. So we start with Ermanno. Sure. So first question for Francisco. I mean, he's laughing because he knows since 3-4 years ago Francisco. So they are also friends. So we will see the first question, which will be?
Yeah, we know that. We know that producing commercial and quality coffee is slightly different, and sometimes you can be better off producing commercial one. So why did you embrace the production of quality coffee?
Es una diferencia el producir café comercial. Pues yo tengo unos 10 años de trabajar en café especial. Creo que tengo una experiencia no muy grande, pero realmente fundamental.
So I have 10 years of experience, and I start to produce specialty coffee. He said he has 10 years, that maybe is not a lot, but he is convinced of his work. And what he says that the problem for the producer is that actually produce a high quality coffee is much more expensive. So for this reason, the other producer do not take this challenge, okay? But then the result give a lot of satisfaction in terms of money, but also in terms of personal satisfaction.
So now Ansgar, he's the vice president of the company that we have together in Honduras. He is most involved in the financial administrative job that we are doing there, and which will be the next question for Panchito.
Panchito, my question for you is, what is the most challenging point for you working with us gringos?
Bueno, realmente, pues, el empezar es realmente porque yo laboraba en una plantación pequeña y luego en una grande, pues, fue difícil, pero al final lo he hecho de la mejor manera.
¿Y como personas?
Como personas, pues han sido unas personas muy especiales. He estado comunicándome, hablando y pues de repente pues compartiendo en mi casa opiniones juntamente.
So he said the big challenge was to the change, not to pass from his farm that was very small to the other farm that is bigger. So for him it was not as easy as he thought. And then I asked, and for the people, no, for the people point of view, and he said that he found himself very well, and he could share also with his family, and he found himself very well.
Pino, so question from you.
Okay, Ansgar has stole my questions. Okay.
Oops.
Find another questions. Panchito, in what has changed your approach respect of the tree and the bin? Probably before was only one big bag to send and earn the money, but probably now you find a cup, find the people who drink this cup. What is it, the change for you?
Bien, el cambio realmente lo he observado de los procesos de cada quien, o sea, realmente la responsabilidad de las personas que van después de que yo hago un trabajo, una entrega de café, hay otra responsabilidad que son las que ustedes manejan.
So he said about the different responsibilities. So he tried to do his best on his part, and then he checked later. But he said no, the quality point of view evaluation, he leave this to other people, the in charge, but always follow, not to have a feedback.
Panchito, had you before now the opportunity to work in the big plantation like ours, 45 hectares, and if not, how is it difficult for you to work with a lot of people, for example, 20 pickers, or how many pickers you need during the harvesting time?
Bien, he trabajado en plantaciones grandes, una oportunidad primeramente en una finca de otro productor, fue donde aprendí muchas cosas, y ahora he trabajado en la finca Umami. Realmente es una muy, ¿cómo se llama? Una diferencia pues en poder laborar en una finca tan grande, pero al final manejo unas 35 personas, a unas 10 personas en tiempo que no hay recolección, pero al final pues trato de ser muy tranquilo para poder realizar tanto trabajo que realizado en una finca.
So Panchito said that he had already an experience before our farm, and right now he's using around 35 people during the harvesting time, and he have 10 people, around 10 people when it's not at the harvesting time.
Come pensi che la tua famiglia e soprattutto i tuoi figli possa diciamo, raccogliere i frutti di questo progetto in futuro?
Bien, mi familia realmente es una persona, es un personal que trabaja con mi café. Ellos me dan el espacio de poder trabajar en la plantación de Umami Honduras y ellos están muy contentos, ellos piensan que es una muy buena oportunidad.
Okay, so the question was, how do you see yourself and your family in the future? Now with the project of Umami Area Honduras, and Panchito replied that he see very well himself in the future for this project, and also he's very happy that his family is supporting him for the work, because of course working a lot in the Umami Area Honduras, he have to manage this time also for his plantation, so he have to be like in both places.
Volevo chiedere a Panchito se la condizione sociale di tutte le persone che oggi lavorano in finca Rio Colorado, va bene, già viene percepita come una condizione diversa rispetto al passato e quanto possa essere migliorabile. E poi mi volevo riferire anche alla qualità già elevata dell'Honduras Finca Rio Colorado, quanto secondo Panchito e attraverso magari dei processi che andremo a vedere insieme possa essere migliorabile.
So the question was regarding social responsibility that Umami Area has in the plantation with the workers, which is the situation and what could be also improved. And what about the quality that already we are producing specialty coffee, but what we can also improve in the future in terms of cup quality?
Bien, la primera pregunta es en base a la gente que labora. Realmente pues falta todavía pues que mejorar condiciones. La segunda pregunta, realmente el trabajar con el tema de calidad es un trabajo que hay que hacerlo año con año. Nunca va a estar las mismas personas, siempre hay que estar como en una reunión para poder explicar qué es lo que se va a mejorar.
So he said about the condition that is always possible to get better, and of course is still necessary to improve. And about the condition, he said how year by year is necessary to make meetings and make education, because you never work with the same people during the different years. So every time you have to do like briefing and meetings to explain like the vision, how you want that people works in your plantation.
Volevo chiedere a Panchito di descriverci la sua giornata ideale, la sua giornata tipica. Quante ore lavori al giorno, Panchito?
So the idea is to ask to Panchito which is your usual daily job, how many hours is he working, and what he's doing, I mean, in a standard journey.
Bien, elaboración en tiempos que no es recolección de café, el domingo. En tiempos de recolección de café, realmente un mediodía, el día de la Pascua y el primero, primer año del año.
¿Cómo no entendí?
El día libre.
Yeah, this is the day off. So Panchito said that the only day off during the time when there is no harvesting is only the Sunday. Of course, because they are working the coffee plantation 6 days per week. But when there is the harvesting time, that it's in our plantation 4 months, there is no Sunday, there is no holiday, only the first day of the year, so the 1st of January, they are resting and celebrating the new year only half day, and for Christmas, only half day. So, for example, I was in Christmas time last year in the coffee plantation with him, and the interesting thing was that Christmas time, we wake up very early, 6 in the morning, we went to our coffee plantation to work, to coordinate the pickers and to recollect the coffee after the job, and we started to celebrate Christmas time only in the afternoon. So it was a very good experience, yeah, about that. And yeah, just to continue with Fabio, question if Panchito can schedule the time, so when he wake up, when he goes to plantation, lunchtime, and at what time he is going to sleep.
Bien, las actividades diarias, una persona que labora en plantaciones, yo me levanto a las 5 de la mañana, coordino realmente cuántas personas van a ver, qué es lo que necesitan para trabajar. Luego llego a la finca y a la hora que ellos desayunamos juntos, pues regreso a ver las otras actividades como el secado de café. Y pues en la tarde nuevamente a hacer la medición del café.
Okay, so he said that he usually wakes up at 5 a.m. So he go to see who is the worker that is possible in this case. If he's harvesting time, usually to check how many pickers are able to work that day. He brings the picker in the plantation. They have a breakfast together, and they works together inside the plantation. Then he go to take he go around to see if there is any other activity to do. And after lunch, he usually go to check the drying of the coffee of the day before, of the days before. And in the last part of the afternoon, that it's around like 6 of the afternoon, he check the coffee that the pickers have harvested. So he go to check about the weight, how many kilos they harvested, and to give to the cooperative.
Panchito, ma poi alla fine il caffè lo assaggi, lo bevi? E in che modo lo bevi? Per espresso, per filtro oppure per mocha?
So the question is at the end, Panchito, are you drinking coffee in your home? How much coffee and which brewing method are you using? Mocha, espresso, or another method to prepare coffee in your house?
Bien, en mi casa se prueba, es un filtrado tradicional. También la media, en la cooperativa un espresso, pues de mi café o de algún otro productor, pero conociendo la calidad de dónde está proviniendo.
Panchito said that inside the house they have the media that is the sock. So it's a closed filter, okay, inside the house. But also in the cooperative, they have the espresso machine, and Lourdes, that is the daughter of Panchito, is a very good barista, and is the trainer of the national champion. So it's a very good barista. So she also prepared for the dad the coffee in espresso or cappuccino or the client own filter with V60 or Chemex. So yeah, he has the possibility to try his coffee and then the other producer coffee.
Great. So before the last question, that will be your question, Maurizio Galiano, because he was busy, please come here. Vieni qua Maurizio, perché era impegnato in una sessione di tostatura acidity. He was busy in a roasting session, so he was not able to come when we launch this moment meet the farmer. So, your question to Panchito. La tua domanda a Panchito.
Non so se è già stato...
Ma tu falla.
Non so se è già stato domandato se poteva raccontare cosa significa raccogliere caffè a mano in una piantagione.
Okay. The question is that what does it mean to pick manually the coffee in a coffee plantation? Because I don't know if everyone knows that in our coffee plantation, each cherry is picked by hand. So manual picking, it means that every pickers take cherry by cherry from the tree.
Bien, el recolectar café de calidad requiere de muchas manos porque al final no pueden hacer mucho trabajo. Es muy poco el trabajo que van a realizar y es por eso que es difícil en el aspecto de que no van a cortar como cuando llegan a una finca y van a llevar verde, sobre maduro, seco. Entonces eso es lo difícil. Realmente, lo difícil en seleccionarlo, pues como se está viendo cómo está la maduración, entonces no es, eso es lo contrario, ahí no es difícil. Realmente ahí hay que hablar con la gente, decirle, bueno, por este café vas a obtener un diferente pago, que es lo que normalmente el productor actualmente está haciendo.
So, la domanda l'hai già tradotta?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question, Panchito replied that is quite difficult to convince the people that you want just a ripe cherry, because of course when they go to the plantation and just take all the cherry, the green, the overripe cherry, is much easier for them and they can achieve much more weight in the same amount of time. So the only way to convince the different pickers is to say, okay, I will give you more money to pick only the ripe cherry that I want of this color, no? Depending on the coffee variety.
Yeah, right. Question, last question?
Last question, I will translate myself.
Yes, right.
So my question is about this strip that I think it's like, it's something very unusual for Honduras, for Honduran people, and I think also is something to show, no, to the other producer how quality pays you back, not only, no, day by day, but also in larger. So I want to know like the personal feeling of Panchito. Panchito, ¿cómo te sientes?
In terms of your translator, he said something for the partners. So we are closing this Meet the Farmer event, and I would like from you one word or two words that describe in some way what is Umami Area project for you. I mean, a statement that what does it mean to be partner of this project. Allora vi chiederò alla fine una parola, due parole, un'ultima piccola frase. Che cos'è Umami Area Honduras Project e cos'è questo progetto per voi, come persone, come professionisti e come partner di questo gruppo?
Bien, para mí es una muy bella experiencia. Realmente llevo una muy buena experiencia que contar a los demás productores que no tienen la oportunidad como realmente la he podido tener yo en este viaje. Considero que realmente todos tenemos una responsabilidad dentro de toda la cadena de producción hasta ver el producto final, que es el que he podido estar evaluando, pensando cómo era, ahora viéndolo como es. Creo que cada quien tiene una responsabilidad al final, y es la responsabilidad que en cada momento cada persona tiene que asumir de la mejor manera.
So first of all, he's very happy to be here and to represent one of the ring of the chain, no? And he highlighted how every person has a responsibility, that he tried to do his best in his part, and how he was very happy to be able to see what he before only imagined, no, about the production of coffee and how it's served to the final customer. And yes, repeated, no, about the responsibility that every person has a specific responsibility, and he has to do all the best to fulfill this responsibility. Mucha envidia.
Great.
Bien, realmente he podido como cerrar el círculo del conocimiento en el café. Me refiero porque realmente yo esta parte no la conocía. Podía trabajar tanto en una finca, pero nunca había tenido la oportunidad de compartir tan bellas experiencias.
And he said that he feels that close the circle of the coffee, because he never had the possibility, no, to live this experience of sharing with different people, and also to see how the coffee, no, is worked.
Great, thanks Panchito again. So we close now. We start here again from my left. So last statement, word, 2 words, 1 word.
Yeah, awareness for a certain situation and responsibility for this situation.
I can bring a lot of experience of a totally different job, give it back to society and do something good.
My 3 words are coffee, social, responsibility.
For me, it's the 0 point in coffee world. Probably only Andrej understand why, but the 0 point in coffee world.
So like a new starting
a new
point.
Starting point.
New starting point
New starting
for
point.
coffee. Yeah. No, Andrea, vai.
My words are about the education, that is maybe the very starting point, no, and also to know we need to learn always.
Great, Francesca.
La possibilità di un futuro migliore.
Alta condivisione e unico obiettivo di alta qualità.
So the highest possibility to share and very high quality.
Umami Honduras Project è un'idea con la I maiuscola da sostenere e da far conoscere.
It's our project is something to be shared and that people has and must know.
Umami Area Honduras è sostenibilità e rispetto per chi lavora veramente, chi c'è veramente dietro al mondo del caffè ai lavoratori.
Yeah, it's a project of social responsibility, and especially for the people that are working behind beans of coffee.
È un gran bel progetto che ci consente di conoscere e di conoscerci.
It's a very good project that let us know more about coffee, but also let us know more each other. Okay. Okay, and for me now, it's for me difficult to describe what's, scusami se ti sto qui, Umami Area Honduras, but I would love to say a lot of words, but in this case, in this occasion, my only word is referring to Francisco Villeda Panchito, because he is the one that is working for us in this project every day in the coffee plantation, and the one that I hope will be the one that will have more knowledge and the most beautiful experience here in Triestespresso Expo. So, gracias Francisco to be here, to see aquí, e grazie ovviamente a tutti i soci a questo splendido progetto, e facciamo un applauso ancora per Francisco.